Hey guys, I wanted to take a few minutes to kind of update you on some of the things that we're going to be looking ahead toward in January 2015 and the new year. Some things that have come out of our leadership meetings, and I wanted to update you as leaders so we're all on the same page, can pray together about the same things. But first, big thanks to you all for all that you've done this past year. Over the past year, we've seen two or three new living communities launch and doing well. Living Kids is the best it's ever been. Big thanks to Bree and the Myers and Brennan and all of them that have participated in making that the way it is, which is awesome. Lots of different things. Tonight, we have our first ever Living Church Teens get together or gathering. Pretty awesome, and that's come out of a burden of Andrew Bishop and Taylor Heisler to really meet the needs of these students. And as it stands right now, we're going to have close to 25 teens in our home together, which we're pretty pumped about. And they're going to reach out to our neighbors, do some Christmas caroling. So pretty awesome to see what God is doing there. Also, some other things that are happening. Um, there's two couples that are getting together and talking about how God's laying on them the burden to launch a new living community. So that's awesome. That's probably going to launch beginning of 2015 at some point. So we'll have 7 living communities with the teen thing. If that continues to grow, could be 8 living communities. Pretty awesome what God is doing as we look ahead to 2015. So the journey's been incredible. I wanted to share with you some moves too that we're making financially just to kind of help us save some dollars. One of the moves is we stopped the texting service. That's something we were paying for monthly. We just didn't use, quite frankly, and didn't feel it was as needed. We've also canceled the Right Now Media subscription, which is kind of that Christian Netflix video thing that we were using, or that we had. We really weren't using it, and just stopping those 2 subscriptions, the texting and the Right Now Media, has saved us over $100 a month. There's a couple other things we're looking at, maybe different insurance options for our family that could save the church a few $100s a month. And that's exciting to me because that money, as the Lord continues to grow Living Church and grow us financially, that money can be turned around and used toward people, to invest in people locally, nationally, globally, as people move out and live Christ and make Christ known. So we're continuing to move in those areas. Also, financially, we're always looking for a space, a more permanent space for our Sunday gatherings. Haven't found that yet, but be praying continually. Just pray that God would lead us to a people where there's a building where we could have our Sunday gatherings. So then collectively, what I'd love to see is just us have our Sunday gatherings in a neighborhood, an area where we could really reach out to the, the local neighborhood, the people there collectively as a church family. So pray for that. Ask God to give that to us in 2015. That would be great. Some other things too as we look ahead to 2015. Some exciting things. I'm looking to change our weekly emails, their focus, to be more intentional in equipping our entire church family in the mission. Looking at maybe each month having a monthly missional challenge. And then the weekly emails would be focused on equipping our church family in how to live out that challenge. For example, January's missional challenge might be hospitable. And so the weekly emails then will give practical ideas and ways on how you can be hospitable to neighbors, to coworkers, that kind of thing. And so it's going to be more equipping. The emails, weekly emails, will be more focused on equipping and training our people and how to live Christ and make Christ known. So that's one thing I'm looking to change up this coming year. Also, Kyle and myself are looking to be more intentional in the pastor's pipeline, training future pastors of living communities. We had something online that we were using, but it wasn't really that effective. So we're looking to bring that more personal in a more personal venue, maybe once a month training for pastors, future pastors of living communities. We get them together and come alongside them. Also, something that we're looking to add or provide really in the coming years, kind of a living church pastors, living community pastors roundtable, which primarily is for you. If you would like to come to that, probably once a month for an hour and a half to just talk about living communities and to encourage each other, but to also talk about different issues, different things that maybe are happening within the church, within each other's living communities. Right now, we're looking to get together quarterly together for encouragement, but there's a need that's being expressed to get together more frequently to just help each other, to encourage each other. So we're looking to provide that roundtable maybe once a month, middle of the week, for those who'd like to be part of that. Again, it's not a mandatory thing, but we'd encourage it for those of you that would like to be part of that. And we'll give more details as these come together in the new year. So those are just some exciting things that are happening. Also, in the new year, Andrea and I, near the end of January, are going to start a marriage series on Sunday mornings, which we're pumped. We're going to do that together. So I'm excited about that. What's it look like to live Christ in your marriage? I mean, be real tangible with those kinds of things as we teach. So I'm excited about that. So lots of different things that are happening. We're heading into our 5th year as a church family. Pretty crazy. God continues to grow us. We've seen people come into Christ this past year, living communities being launched. Um, Living communities reaching out in their neighborhoods, locally, community. It's pretty awesome. And I really believe that God's best for us is yet to come. So thank you for all you are, all you do as leaders. I just wanted to update you on what's happening. Continue to pray for one another and encourage each other. Have a great rest of the week and continue to pray for us as we head into 2015 together as Living Church.